Hello buddies, my name is Game Knight and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm so excited to be here, and Owlcat Games, thank you very much for sending me a key for the alpha. So things are subject to change and not everything is in the game yet, but a lot of things are actually in the game by now. So we're gonna take a look at this game, and yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it. There's a link in the description down below that will take you to the Pathfinder Kingmaker site where you can read more about the game. And there's also going to be a link to the D.I.E PFSRD site where you can see the entire rule set of Pathfinder, the role-playing game, which this game is going to be based upon. The game was funded on Kickstarter, I think 8 months ago, if I remember correctly. They made like $1 million. So a lot of people are excited for this game, me included. So we're gonna take a look at this and let's create a new game. I did play this in the role-playing game with my friends, and there it was just incredible. I've been looking forward to seeing it in a ARPG fashion, or what you can say. So to begin with, you have these 3 character images you can choose from, and only the human character is available. We're gonna go with this dude. I have a slight idea of what I want to do, but you can see when we get in here. There's already a lot of different characters that you can choose from, or classes. So the classes, there's going to be more classes added as we go along, but these are the ones that are here right now: Alchemist, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Inquisitor, which is an extra from the advanced rulebook. The Magus as well: Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, and Wizard. I think we're gonna go with a Paladin. I like to have a Knight, so let's go with that. And he can smite evil, which, as you can see, the details of this game, you're gonna be reading a lot if you don't know anything about the Pathfinder universe or the Pathfinder rules. So there's gonna be a lot of things you need to get into, and you can prepare by going to the link down below and going to the D.I.E PFSRD site where all the rules are. So if you want to look up what the Paladin is, you don't need the game right now. You can still go there to check it out. And if you already know, I'm not going to go too much into this. We'll take it as we go along. Now, the Smite Evil, though, is so that we can deal extra damage to evil characters, and this adds his charisma bonus, and we're gonna need that as we progress here next. So this is the Paladin. A bit weird of an image, but we will live with that for now, seeing as this is an alpha. We will be able to change that later on. Now, Strength is going to be one of his main stats, along with Charisma and Wisdom. This is for the spells that he's going to cast. So I think Paladin might actually... Does he? Hold on. There. Let's go up in Charisma here. Gonna put that at 18 because that is his most important stat. We're gonna get 14 strength and some constitution as well. Now we could bring intelligence down a bit. It's gonna lose us some skill points as we go forward, but I think we can manage that. We can put 14 into constitution instead. And then we have the race bonus, which with the humans is just allocate 2 points to any stat. So we can do that here. We'll put that in there. So the strength is 16. We get a modifier here, which will enable us to hit better and hit harder. So that should help us. Now, these skills have been crammed from the original game, the role-playing game, into these categories. So mobility is what is that? That is acrobatics, ride, it's flying, and stuff like that. And athletics is swim and climb, all crammed into one. So let's go with persuasion on our character here, so he can persuade people. We will be talking with the main character as our person in the game, not the extra characters. So we have that, and now we get to the feats. Now feats will be the determined for how our character can progress in the game world, because you will have, for instance, you can have armor focused breastplate. So any breastplate you wear will increase your armor class and make you harder to hit. Or you can go for blind fighting with your character, or combat casting, so that if you're casting in melee, you get a bonus on your concentration check. Otherwise you're gonna get a fizzle, so you can't actually cast your spell. Now what we want to go for, what do we want to go for? Meta magic, we can go for rapid shot, not really that good. Now we need to pick a deity as well. Abadar, Aristil, Iomade. Iomade is the old and very, very wise, lawful good character. Aurori is pretty cool as well. I actually have a character that, a monk that swears to her. Let's go with the Iomade. Now we could go with, do we have extra smite? There's a lot of stuff here already. Toughness is pretty cool. Tower shield proficiency, I like that. That could be cool. Let's grab that. And let's get, how about shield focus? Basically make him into, maybe shield bash. Attack with weapons light and heavy shield. No tower shields. Aww, that could be good. Let's take shield focus, so the shield will be even better. We can also do shield wall. So if we do that and someone else has this feat, AC bonus from your shield increases. Cool. But they need to have that feat as well, and we don't have any rule over what other characters carry in this part of the game, in this alpha. Maybe later on. Yeah, let's go with shield focus. We could go with power attack as well to deal more damage, but that might come later on. Choose alignment, lawful good. That is the only thing you can do as a Knight of Iomade. So game night, let's head on in. Introduction. What is a human being? An animal who loves stories. That's what my mentor at the Academy of Grand Arts, Honorable Eobald the Insightful, used to say. Our world is made not of rivers and mountains, forests and cities, but of countless stories. That's why the work of bards is so important. For we find, keep and tell those stories. Truth be told, I never did graduate the Academy, just because I wrote a limerick about the king, but never mind. Being a bard is not about the graduating, but it's a higher calling. A real bard's place is not within the school's walls, but out here, where the living story is being made. To prove that, I've started the book, which you, oh my dear reader, are holding in your hands. Here, I'll record the most amazing stories in the whole of Golarion has ever heard. My name is Lindsay. I'll add some fancy nickname later. and my path leads me to the Stolen Lands. This is a mysterious and dangerous area. Time and time again, it has attracted various heroes who tried to get honor and fame, but mostly found only inglorious deaths. I don't know yet how this story will end, for it has just started, and I'll write down everything I witness without keeping anything back. So follow me, my esteemed reader, follow me to the Stolen Lands. Lindsay. The cool thing is, in dialogues and stuff like this, the storytelling, you can mouse over, for instance, Stolen Lands. The Stolen Lands were an almost wholly unsettled region in the northeastern section of the River Kingdoms, bordering the nation of Brevoy. This large swath of land along the northeastern border served as a buffer between Brevoy and the River Kingdoms. Traditionally, the haunt of bandits and monstrous humanoids, the Stolen Lands are regarded as stolen by all nations along its border, even though no one have ever been able to keep these realms under their control for very long. So cool. Continue. These lands belong to no one, but are a headache to everyone. They're little more than a strip of disputed territories connected by mile after mile of bad roads, teeming with bandits and monsters the entire way. And this is where our small party is headed, led by the audacious but still unknown hero. That's us. The Brevik Sword Lords sent us to enforce some semblance of order in these parts, and we're to start by defeating a gang of bandits led by a leader calling himself the Stag Lord. The reward for success includes a barony and the right to rule the freed lands. The punishment for failure, ignominious death. But the path to greatness starts with small steps. Our first order of business is to ensure the safety of a trading post belonging to one Oleg Leviton. This is so cool. I mean, I remember Oleg from the role-playing game. I remember experiencing this in my head and on paper, but getting to see it in a real game setting with graphics and all. Let's read about Brevoy. Brevoy is a relatively young nation, having only existed since 4499 AR. I don't know what it might have said somewhere. The history of Brevoy before this time is the history of two often warring nations, Isaiah and Rosland. The coming of the Chorrol the Conqueror changed all this. After securing the defeat and surrender of the two nations, Chorrol christened his family house Rogaria. The Rogaria's rule ended with the mysterious disappearance of every member of House Rogaria in 4699 AR, 200 years later, leaving Brevoy in a precarious political position. Cool. So now they seem to seek, the Sword Lords seem to seek some more lands or more, I don't know, input. Alright, so game night.
Adventures await.
Exactly.
Here I am.
Amiri, Valerie, and Harim. These are the ones we start with. Alright, so Harim is a chaotic neutral dwarf cleric. He has a heavy mace. Nice. Oh, we do have a scale mail. Maybe I could put that on. So the inventory and the looks of everything is very similar to if you played Baldur's Gate. Almost the icons are just iconic. Ha, very punny. But very iconic to what Baldur's Gate was. And I know the inspiration that Owlcat Games are getting is really much from that role-playing game that we all know and love as Baldur's Gate. And all the ones that came after, of course. Now, what do... Oh, I start with a great sword. Okay. That's ballsy. Padded armor. No, let's put on the scale mail. Yeah, I like the look of that a bit better. Thank you very much. And the cool thing, this is just too cool. All the items that you put on your character will be shown. So, for instance, the potion of cure light wounds is shown on your belt. On your belt. And if you put a torch, for instance, in your second weapon slot, it will show on the character. This is just a really nice detail. Thank you very much, Owlcat Games, for actually taking the time and putting this in. Now you have your character here. You have what range you have for your melee. You have your weapon here, your bonus to attack, your damage output, and your critical hit chance is 90 to 20. So this is a dice roll because the game is made of dice rolls. Your armor class here, 15. Flat-footed is if you lose your dexterity bonus, for instance by being surprised, then you will be flat-footed and you can get attacked from behind and backstabbed by a rogue, for instance. Touch AC is mostly for spells, but some abilities do also use attacks like this. Incorporeal creatures will also use attacks like that. Then you have your resistances, saving throws here, fortitude, will, and reflex. All of these will affect spells and the likes. And this is the bonus you get to that dice roll. So we have the inventory or shared stash here. So everything you put in there, you can use for any of your characters. So there's no separate inventory, which is really good. Amiri is a barbarian. Pretty cool character as well. Love the look of her large bastard sword +1. Pretty good thing to start with. And then we have Valerie, who is also a fighter. No, she's a fighter and she is using the tower shield. All right, and we can go here to characters and see the alignment. And with these characters, the NPCs, you can see their story. Amari is a barbarian from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. She is blunt, a little crude, and doesn't pay much attention, say much about her past, but her heart is in the right place. I wouldn't have anyone else at my side in battle. Pretty cool stuff. And here you can see the skills, buffs, or conditions. I'll get into that in a second. Abilities, charge. These are special abilities that you have, like rage, innate ability of the barbarian, so she gets more strength and constitution and to hit and all this stuff. And then when it wears out, she gets fatigued for 8 hours. She has a trait skilled, cool, weapon proficiency, bastard sword, and toughness. She has toughness, shield proficiency, tower shield proficiency, and dodge, and is a fighter. He has touch of chaos, which can imbue a target with chaos as a melee touch attack. So there's a touch attack, for instance. For the next round, anytime the target rolls a d20, he must roll twice and take the less favorable result. And then he can channel positive and energy to heal living creatures or damage undead creatures. Pretty cool stuff. And a destructive smite. Nice. Feed, he has channel energy, as we said. He has spontaneous healing. And chaos domain, destruction domain. So that is why he gets the destructive smite. Cool. So he's actually a melee healer, cleric thing. Marshal, you can see whatever he has. Ray, 1,000 feet. Okay, cool. That is work in progress, I guess. You can see like a quick review of your combat maneuver bonus. This is to defend against trips, for instance. or bonus if you need to trip someone or disarm them. The class, you can see the entire class tree here. And what is going to come up next at level 2, at level 3, you can see the feat is coming. And all of this as well you can find on the D20PF SRD online for each of these classes. Right. So yeah, she favors the, I think she favors the two-handed sword, so that is probably why he got that. Pretty cool. Alright, inventory. Yeah, let's get going. We have supplies as well, of course. Oh, I'll just look. Here's the map of Oleg's trading post. And I don't think we can zoom out right now. No. Oh, we can move on the map. That is pretty cool. That is new. Alright, let's move up here and find Oleg. Wow. The game world looks so really cool. Hello, Bokken. Save yourselves, fools! I will not. I will go head first. Okay. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. That's good. He has his priorities up straight. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Restov. Oh, he tries to, like, diffuse the situation there. What's going on here? I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way, and I'll let you go in peace. I mean, I'm good. Really cool. It says here that you made a neutral good action. The woman smiles coldly. All right, we'll leave. But what makes you think we won't just return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when we got easy pickings from Restov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets. Okay. Draw weapons. Oh, okay, bye-bye. So everyone rolls initiative here. I don't know how this actually does work in... because all of the combat is real-time and you can pause it as you could with Baldur's Gate, for instance. Now, I just want to show you the options here. So you have the core rules where your characters will take full damage from enemies and traps, and you will die after suffering deadly injury, so that means below your constitution level. Now, for this game, I think you should play on adapted rules if you don't want to punish yourself too much, because you will take a lot of damage and the game is not that forgiving. The damage you take from enemies and traps is reduced by 20%, and enemies cannot critically hit you, which is very important. Your character will not die after suffering a deadly injury for the first time. Instead, you get Death's Door condition. If a character with this condition suffers a deadly injury, they will die after that. So if you can win the combat, you actually get rewarded and get your characters back, and you can retreat to a safer position, or yeah, so you can rest up and get people back from this death effect. And instant death will still kill you, of course. If your main character dies, it's over. If your companions die, you can raise them. You can also go with the advanced rules. Full damage. Enemies will be at the advanced characteristic and have unusual chances of inflicting critical hits. So if you enjoy pain and suffering, go for core rules. If you enjoy just suffering and pain and death and crying, you go for the advanced rules. So yeah. Alright, adapted rules. so here we go. The AI actually triggers instantaneously, and it goes for setting up your characters to engage. So as you can see here, Amiri is there. Game Night is gonna go for that one. Oh, and you can see this one is actually targeting him with the line here. It might be good if that was a bit redder from where it originates. She's going for him, and he's going for him. Let's set her on there, and I can charge here. Because we want to charge in there as well. There. And with her as well. I want to set fight it defensively with her, which will increase her armor class bonus by 2. But she takes 4 penalty on attack rolls. Now, the armor class is so important in this. She has 23 with that tower shield of pain here, which is very, very cool. That determines how hard you are to hit. So your attack bonus of 2 here, she would require a 20 to hit someone similar to her, because you need to hit that AC or above. So she's very, very hard to hit. Alright, let's unpause and see what happens. They are charging. Boom. Done. Valerie. Oh yeah, okay, so you saw there her initiative was a bit higher than Valerie's, and she took a longer time using her skills. Okay. So that is probably what determines it. Wow, 23. That was a good hit. That was a Mary. Cool. Let's head up to Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. Well, I mean, makes sense. We just killed their guys. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. Svetlana, it's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were alright. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival at our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. I still don't know if everything is going to be voiced over. It would be awesome because there's a lot of reading and dialogue in this game. It is a role-playing game, so bear that in mind. There's of course going to be combat, that is inevitable, but you will have a lot of conversation here, even more than you see in my Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play. Alright, so we can wait for the attack, but we can also... Okay, they are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? That's a good question. Who are they? They are the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Okay, like demons than men? Really? You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best of manners, but Oleg Leviton, not Leventon, Leviton is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There's some pretty solid traps around here. some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Alchemist fire? We could put that by the gate. Light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the whole post on fire. Oh, ew. Well, maybe. If we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be a pretty good with a bow back in my day. Okay, let's look around here. See what we got. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know. And don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. The graphics is so good. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh gosh. Man, so I played this last night for a bit. Just to see what was what was happening and how this looked. And in that time, they've already upgraded some stuff. Like zooming in. This was not a possibility earlier. Really cool. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go check this out. Potatoes. I'll grab some potatoes. Let's go up here. See if we can find some clothing. Nothing really. And this is made with the Unity engine, which is also what Mordheim is based off. Man, it looks incredible. Let's go here. This seems to be tar. Spill tar near the trading post entrance to help slow down the bandits. And there we go. Tar ahead.
Hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Oh, we leveled up. Yeah, right. So game night, level up. And you can multi-class if you want. So you could pick like a paladin, cleric, or a monk, sorcerer, wizard to get some spells, magus. All these can be combined in any way you would like. But we're gonna keep to just one paladin here. So now we get lay on hands, which means he can actually heal people. Divine Grace at 2nd level gains a bonus equal to charisma bonus on all saving throws. So that increases our saves by 4 for all of them. Right now you can only get the favorite class bonus hit points, but later on I guess you can choose between favorite class hit points or skills or any bonus to whatever you have. You can get like a half to something, but we'll see how advanced they're gonna do this. But it seems like they are really taking the role-playing game into this game. Alright, and we get a skill point. Good. Persuasion, we could keep that up. Law, religion, perception. Use magic device. Let's go with that. That is stuff like scrolls or wands to activate those. You need charisma for that, so it fits him fairly nicely. Alright. There is a silver spoon, which is not that. That is a band. And some coins and rope. Very clear what the items, I mean the icons look very, very clear. I really like that. Potatoes.
I know the way.
Oh good, because I don't. Actually I do. Let's loot these guys. Leather armor and short sword. Nothing fancy there. And you don't have any highlight keys as far as I see right now. Nope. I think that might be a thing to add. Could be good. Let's get that slow off. Oh, you notice some good steel traps in the box. Use the traps to catch the bandits. Let's do that. Nice. Let's see if we have some more up here. So in this you really need to mouse over everything as to not lose sight of anything. And this means we can see some text. The old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof. Oh, there. Nice. Heavy crossbow, longsword, and a buckler. Right, that should help, I guess. Don't actually have anyone using range though. Alright, let's level up the barbarian. She gets uncanny dodge, which means she cannot be caught flat-footed. So she can't lose her dexterity bonus to AC, and that also means that she can't get backstabbed. Sneak attacked, as it's called. She gets a rage power this level. Cool. 3 points, because she... No, she doesn't have it. Okay. It's pretty awesome. Lore nature and lore, the religion, and all these things will matter once we get onto the overhead map. And we'll see what we can use these things for later in the game. There's like 3 chapters already in this alpha, so expect to see more of this if we survive at least. Mobility, I'm gonna grab 2 points in, because this will help her to keep her balance and not get knocked down. Animal Fury, which is while raging, she gains a bite attack. The bite attack is made at the barbarian's full base of attack bonus -5. 1d4 points of damage. Okay. Beast Totem. +1 natural armor. That is pretty cool. Because she gets minus... I think it's -2 when she rages. Reckless Stance. Attack with abandon on the expense of defense, so that's the quite opposite. Regenerative Stance. Continuously replenish her health. 1 temporary hit point every 4 levels she has, up to 5 hit points per round. Oh, cool. Alright. Renewed Vigor. Oh, she needs renewed vigor and be at least level 4. That is a bit weird. That I can pick that. Swiftfoot, 10-foot enhancement bonus to base speed. Okay, cool. Renewed vigor is a heal plus 1d8 plus constitution modifier. That is pretty cool. A self-heal. It's like having a light healing potion. Let's grab that. She's gonna get more rage powers at rank 4, level 4, level 6, level 8, so forth. Fighter. She gets the bravery, which increases her will against fear, which we don't need right now, but we're gonna need it against, I don't know, trolls. And undead, of course. Could be. Skill points. Let's go into knowledge world. That is intelligence, not that good. Athletics or religion. We need someone with religion. Athletics is climb shot. Yeah. The tower shield really weighs her down though. I think instead we're gonna go mobility, because that will be very good when we use the full defense on her. Power attack could be good. Precise strike. Shield wall, shield focus, shield bash. No, again. But shield focus. Let's get that. More defense is always welcome. We don't want to die quite yet. Cleric. Nothing fancy. 1 skill point. And he has religion covered. Cool. Alright, let's check out if we have anything we need to change around. I mean, I could go into the shield here with the buckler and the short sword. It's gonna give him 2 extra armor. Yeah, so let's keep it. Let's keep the 2-hander for now until we get another tower shield. don't need anything there. And he does have a scroll of cure light wounds and inflict light wounds. But let's take a look at the spells he can memorize. And it shows the domains here. Cool. Cleric. Caster level. Caster level 2. Spell penetration. Concentration. Domain slots. True strike. So that is these. Protection from law. Okay. So that could be lawful evil as well. I can't remember if it's demons or devils. I think it's devils that are lawful evil. Now he does have bless right now. And we can get some meta magic as well if we need that. If he has the feats. Spell work. Alright, let's see if we can... I think we need some more heals here. Bane is cool and all, but... Oh, and summon monsters. Summon monsters could actually be better than Bane, I think. Let's hope he gets them. Alright, and here you have your journal. Most evil rival. So that is... Tartusio is wondering. One of our rival leaders for the Baron Cornet. He is cunning, dangerous, and definitely preparing some nastiness for us. Okay. Both our daring game knight and the insidious sorcerer Tartusio received from Giovanni Aldori a special task and a chance to get their own barony. Oh, so that is our nemesis here. Cool. I actually didn't know that in the role-playing game. Maybe we just never met them. Alright. Let's get to it. Can we rest? No, we can't. Let's hope he memorizes those spells. Oh yeah, we can see the goods. So you can trade here and sell stuff. So for instance, you can pick other and then say offer, and it will throw in all the other items that you have in your inventory. Now, it's a bit of a problem right now because it takes your potatoes and your camping supplies and rope, stuff like that, while it should take silver spoon, and it doesn't. So, but you can take non-magical and put that in. We'll keep that one. Let's keep the heavy crossbow just in case we get someone. The long sword as well. I think we need that once we get another tower shield. Alright. Deal. Can I buy a tower shield? Oh, nice. Breastplate. Look at this. They already have a lot of the icons in here. No, just a heavy shield. Don't have the cash for that. I mean, he could give me stuff. That would be quite nice of him, but no. Defend my outpost, but you need to buy my stuff to do it. Look at that. He has a ring of protection +1. Dude. Masterwork Bastard Sword. Increases to hit by 1 because it's masterwork, and then you can enchant on top of that. Battle Axe. War Axe, cool. Earthbreaker. Wow, that's a two-handed. That's pretty cool. Elven Curve Blade is really awesome as well. 2 to 20 damage. Two-handed weapon. Look at that compared to the Greatsword. That's insane. 2d10 slashing, while the other one is 2d6 slashing. Eshtok. Is that... I don't know. But yeah, you need to have the proficiency to actually use these. Falcata. And you can see at the top there, it says can't be equipped by this character. Great axes we can use. Glaive. He has a lot of stuff. Punching daggers. Oh my gosh. Cool. Not of any use though. Let's talk to Oleg. Wait for the attack, I'm prepared. Get into positions and wait. Fear not. I will stand between you and this scum. You are under my protection, Valerie says. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally a fight. I was bored with all that talking. Oleg, I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful. And please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go inside. We're going to meet our guests. Exciting stuff. Here they come. Oh, darkness falls. Oh! Wow. They hit a trap. Wait, what are you drinking again? Nothing? Okay. So we hit quite a lot of these guys. And we might want to send someone... No, they died. Oh my god, the bowman died. Cool. He died and he died. You can see by the blue there. And that bandit there. Alright, let's hold. I think H to hold. Oh, okay. They're going for... Poor Oleg. Let's go charge these guys. Oh, what? Now he has Lay on Hands, Smite Evil, which is a single target, so he can gain extra damage bonus on those. And Lay on Hands Self as well. 5 of those. And 1d6 points of damage. Cool. We'll charge him. Mallory will just move in. And he has Channel Positive. Does he have the spells? Yes, he does. Alright, let's move him forward a bit and then do the Bless. Bless increases attack rolls by +1 for 5 minutes. So you can prepare a lot of these spells because they last for quite a long time. Oh, nice. Oh, she's in a bit of trouble though. She did kill him in one hit. Alright, might want to go defensive fighting. Don't turn off the rage. Come on, charge. Ouch. Look at the damage here. I mean, she doesn't have the best of AC, but she's taking a lot of damage. AC 9. Maybe because of that. Basically. Does this healing spell? Let's get that. There. On her. Come on. Game night. Smack. Smack a doodle. Good job. Alright, the heal went off. That was her own renewed vigor. Alright, come on, heal. Oh, there we go. Whew. That was close. I think we're just gonna channel some energy as well to get some more healing. Oh, nice crit. Oh, be careful, Oleg. Don't die. Don't die on me, buddy. I'm gonna charge through here. Nice. That heals Oleg as well. Amiri, oh, I need more healing. Just keep channeling. Oh my god. Oleg got critted for 17. Look at that. So they can't crit me, but they can crit Oleg. Oh, it healed him. A bit as well. Just keep healing. Oh, no. Go back. Go back here. Hold position. And we'll move the rest of these guys out. See if we can get Game Night to actually charge this guy. Whoa! Boom! Okay. At least Oleg did go back up. Studded leather, composite longbow, cool. Oh, nice. Cloak of resistance. Just really normal stuff. Grab it all. We can sell it to Oleg. Oh. Man, if we hadn't set that up, that was going to be a really tough fight. Oleg is breathing heavily. I would do so as well if I took 17 crit to my face. But he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Buckin out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head up to the guest room on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean up things. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. And that were more common. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. 100 golden coins. Sorry, not crowns. Ouch. Well, we survived. Oh, what is this? An empty tar pot. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Oh, look at the shadows. Man, that looks so good. Very good. Oh, nice. Food. We'll grab it all. Thank you. Potatoes. We need our potatoes. I like me potatoes. So, anything here? Nothing.
Hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Can't pick locks. We don't have anyone with thievery, do we? Character, abilities. No, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Skills. Yeah. I think it's trickery. Yeah, open locks. Trickery -4, -15, -8. No, we need that in our party. That would be nice. Oh, here, cool. Silver disc. Add a silver ring and a scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. And a potion of Vanish. Awesome. So we can take like the scroll of Enfeeblement and put that on Game Knight, for instance, because he can use scrolls fairly well as well. Alright, so let's rest up. Oh, the rest of sleeping there. Okay. You wake up from a nasty dream that almost tortured you all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window and you find out that the fog is not a figment of imagination, not a dream. And then, the half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it is clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large eyes burn within her pale face. Hear me, please. Hear me. Can you hear me, please? Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph, and the rest are sleeping, so that makes perfect sense. Who are you? Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself, the bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area, a defeated guardian. Call me the Blooming Guardian if you wish. Okay, I'll do. Blooming Guardian, what do you want from me? Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people, the land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in his fog. Soon even I will vanish, and the last ray of light fades at dusk. So the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog? Yes, it hides in his fortress, as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid, who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him. How can I help you? This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers vain. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in the forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place for me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thorn Fjord. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo. Catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you'll be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy. Cool. Alright, I understand. Fare thee well. I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence. The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. That is so cool. What did you say? What?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I need to concentrate.
Yes.
A distracted mage risks to become a dismembered one. What? I am ready.
I really like this guy. You're not a mage, dude. You're not a mage. Oh, I can't zoom in here. Oh, they need to change that. Oh, look at the lighting, dudes. That is so insane. That is from my torch. Look at it. The shadows. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, this is going to be it for the first episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will leave a like. I hope you will subscribe for more. And I hope you will join me again when we venture forward once more. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful game night. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, do subscribe and share it with a friend or two. It really helps out the channel and to that effect me. If you want to stay in touch with me and get notified about new videos, go follow me on Twitter. You can also visit my Twitch channel where I stream every week. If you're feeling generous, consider subscribing on Twitch or supporting me on Patreon. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful game night.